Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com meteorologist here. We have massive amount of warnings and watches going on here, taking over a lot of the United States at this time. You can see where I draw the red area. We have winter storm warnings, we have ice storm warnings, we have winter weather advisories, we have winter storm warnings again, and winter weather watches. And I won't be surprised if this starts encompassing New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia very shortly. We'll look more interior to the south now. One area with this issue is in the Birmingham National Weather Service office. I storm warnings. We're talking about 6/10 of an inch of ice. That is a lot of ice to be dealing with. That is going to be crippling to the south and going to cause major accidents. Stay off the road in the south. It's just not worth it. Temperature in Roanoke, 16 in Galax, 17 Bristol, 14 Westfield, 15 Bluefield, 19 Blacksburg, 25 City of Roanoke, 14 up here in Lewisburg, 12 in Hot Springs, 25 Staunton, 23 Lexington, 26 Lynchburg, 28 on Smith Mountain Lake, and 26 in Danville. National temperatures. We have 25 here in the Nook, 28 here in New York, 28 in Bangor, 27 Memphis, 28 Atlanta, so you're going to get into the freezing there, 68 Miami, 45 and 43 respectively New Orleans and Houston, and 35 in Santa Fe, 59 in Phoenix, 54 Los Angeles, 15 Salt Lake City, 41 Portland, 34 Seattle, 13 in Billings, 13 in Minneapolis. So you see where the cold air has itself entrenched here and will cut in this general location with a low pressure system moving along. It'll sit about here off the coast, and we'll have a secondary low back here. That's what's going to affect us here in the Roanoke area before as things start to try to bomb out up here in the northeast. And we'll show that on the latest computer run. Clouds are thickening from the west here and moving in the general direction of the northeast. Charlotte's getting into clouds in Knoxville, and the precipitation is definitely occurring down here in the south United States. UPF, a lot of it during the south, and you get blue UPF, which is 5-10 inches here in Philly area in general into the northeast, and that gets even heavier. We're talking about 12 plus inches here towards Boston, but that's going to have mixing ratio issues, and that is going to keep that down. And then the dark green you have between 2 and 7, and that's going to be almost definitely above 3 inches, 4 inches here in Roanoke, and move. So I'm going to say general 4 to 8 in this area, and then a little higher up to the north, and I'll go through that momentarily. Day one this evening, we're talking about the probability of snow, and you see that includes Roanoke, but the highest amounts are back here for Tennessee and North Carolina, but there's a good area of 4 inches of snow will occur. NAM model, you see the storm moves off, you get the double barrel effect before it bombs out. So snow will pick up here in the Roanoke Valley and mix with freezing rain and sleet. That's going to be the other issue. Watch the zero line move up and creep up, and that's going to be the issue also. We might have some mixing issues. That's why the snow amounts have come down since last night. I have a slow GFS here, and you can see it's starting to show the same similar pattern here as the NAM. 60, you see that freezing lines near Roanoke, freezing rain and sleet, but you see the heavier precipitation is bouncing in there, and the low is trying to develop and beyond 60 hours. Cranks up, affects New Jersey, Delaware, and that area, and then moves to the northeast, where the heaviest precipitation looks to be Massachusetts again, and it's going to be close to the coast, the line, so you're going to have probably some mixing issues right along the coastline. What we see in Boston, we have to see. Taunton, we'll have to see. But that could be the biggest areas actually in Massachusetts that could dump the worst of snow. Go through the synoptic maps, you can see what's going on right now. This thing will project itself to the east and north. You can start seeing precipitation getting along. The low starts off with South Carolina, North Carolina, and starts strengthening off the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Then it moves, it really cranks itself up. That's what I'm saying. Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island are going to get blasted. Drop, cuts back across. So it's going to be another area for some snow. Further to the west, but not as much as you're going to see along the coastline as we project through the couple days. You see this low strengthens, moves out, high pressure moves in before the next cold front, and this is going to be a cold front, cuts itself towards the east coast. A little bit of a warm up prior to that, but not much of one. Roanoke forecast 14 overnight. Snow developing on Monday 33. Monday night, sleet and snow. 26. That's going to include on Tuesday, and then Tuesday into Wednesday with some snow too. Snow amounts 4 to 8 inches is the call, and that we with mixing of some ice up to a quarter-inch of ice could occur. In the triad, increasing last night, snow developing on Monday 33, 28 wintry mix on Monday night. Tuesday, freezing drizzle 32. Winter weather rivalry is in effect. No significant scenes of ice seem to be happening. 1 to 4 inches of snow to happen in the triad. So this storm is cranking itself up as we speak, and we'll keep you updated here on liveweatherblogs.com throughout the evening, throughout the day, and throughout the storm. For liveweatherblogs.com, this is meteorologist Dean Davison. More updates coming up later.